What's up, everybody? Hey, how's everybody doing? What's going on? Nausea? NBM? How is everyone? Welcome back to the David Harbour boring-ass quarantine show. We got a lot to do. We got very little time because my girlfriend's annoyed with me. She wants to watch Orthodox. I'm sorry, I'm not watching Sex Education. I will watch it, but there's a show called Orthodox on Netflix. We started, it's pretty good. So we got a lot to do, though. I got some ridiculous responses from that thing, which I thought were very funny, which I'd like to share. I'd like to read a very brief article for you. And maybe we'll get somebody in the chat as well. We'll do a little live with them. It's nice to just check in. Maybe we could do this in like 20 minutes. That'd be nice. But first thing on the boring David Harbour quarantine show, let's go wash our hands. All right, everybody, put down your phones. Or you can take your phones with you, but just put them down when you're at the sink. Come on, let's go to the bathroom, shall we? You can walk through darkness like I do right now. It's amazing. It's very easy to do. Look at that. Coming to the bathroom, I've left the lights on. Green of me. Put the phone right down right here. You all can put your phone. My teacher. Okay, just stop. You can stop talking right now. We can just wash our hands. So go ahead and get your soap out. You can wet your hands if you want or not. Look, water's not working. That's good. Wow. That's confusing. I'm in a kind of strange situation right now. It looks like the water's not coming out of these taps. That's not going to be good in the long term if that continues. There is another tap over here. Let's try to see if we can use this tap. Wow. Now I've got soap all over the phone, which might not be the worst thing. If your taps work, like if running water works for you, you can start washing your hands. You don't have to wait for me. It's not impolite. Wow, that's very disturbing. Hoping this is just a glitch in the matrix. Well, I still have my hands, lathered up. And let's see, we're going to do a quick jaunt to the kitchen. See if there might be some running water in there. Strange. Maybe there's the kids' bathroom. We can be quiet. We can go in there. We can see if we can wash our hands. Hey, I'm back. There's no internet in the kids' bathroom, but there's water, so I was able to wash my hands. You guys didn't get to see it. Anyway, that portion of the Instagram live didn't go so well this time, but, make do with what we can. So, we've washed our hands. Let's get to the article, shall we? All right. This is pretty simple. The one we read yesterday was pretty complex, and, about pandemics and America's response to it, and all the departments that we needed to bolster that we decided weren't important, and then this awful thing hit us. So this is pretty simple. It's from Scotty Andrew at CNN. Print this so you don't bring coronavirus home. Life under coronavirus means staying at home as much as possible, but you'll likely need to make a trip to the grocery store or pharmacy at some point. With the help of physicians and infectious disease experts, we built a tip sheet to make sure you don't bring the virus back with you. 1, make a game plan. Designate one person to be your errand runner to limit your outside exposures. Set up a disinfecting station, an area outside your home or in a room with low foot traffic where you can disinfect packaged food. When you're out, avoid coming within less than 6 feet of others. Wipe handles on carts or baskets while shopping. You don't have to wear gloves or a mask. Just wash your hands frequently while you're out and avoid touching your face. When you get back, wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds. Disinfect takeout boxes and packaged foods at your disinfection station. Thoroughly wash produce before putting it in your kitchen. Disinfect. Disinfect everything you touch. Doorknobs, light switches, keys, phone, keyboards, remotes, etc. Use EPA-approved disinfectants. This includes Clorox disinfecting wipes and certain Lysol sprays. And leave surfaces wet for 3 to 5 minutes. Oh, this seems intense. Delivery. Ask workers to drop deliveries off on your doorstep or an area of your complex. If they need to come to your door, please keep 6 feet of distance. Pay and tip online when possible. After you pick up mail from your mailbox, wash your hands. Laundry. Wash clothes, towels, and linens regularly on the warmest setting. Disinfect your laundry hamper too, or place a removable liner inside it. Don't shake dirty laundry to avoid dispersing the virus in the air. Guests. You shouldn't allow guests over right now. If you need to house a family member or friend, avoid shared living spaces as much as you can. If they need to enter shared living spaces, ask them to keep 6 feet of distance. If someone in your house gets sick, first consult your doctor. Isolate them in another room and ask them to use a separate restroom. Disinfect frequently. Touch surfaces every day. Avoid sharing items with them. Wear gloves when you wash their laundry. Continue to wash your hands frequently. Ask them to wear a face mask if they have one. Yeah. And there's like supplies you'll need, but you know. You should stock up on prescription medicines if you can. It just says like laundry detergent or disinfectants, which I know we're all having troubles finding. Anyway, yeah, it's a quick little article. The sources were Dr. Leanna Wen, former Baltimore City Health Commissioner, an emergency physician and public health professional at George Washington University. Dr. Kusik Kasagutu, an internal medicine resident physician at Johns Hopkins Bayview Medical Center in Baltimore, Maryland, who's among the thousands of healthcare professionals treating patients with coronavirus. Dr. Richard Kuhn, a virologist, director of the Purdue Institute of Inflammation, Immunology, and Infectious Disease. All right, look at that. We washed our hands. We read a quick article. Now let's get to the fun bit, which was some of your responses to my ridiculous question about what the world will be a year from now. Raisin the Hairless Cat says extra spicy coronavirus, which just makes me laugh. Matthew Smith 95 says apes, which just makes me laugh as well. Christina Baguetta says much less pollution, I guess, which I like. It's true. Wolf Hardley, clearly a fan of Finn Wolfhard, says, what a garbage can looks like after a dinner party. That's nice. Margarita Todorite says, I think it will be more clean, good for nature. That's nice. Megan Maybe says, whoever can make the greatest ice sculpture, it's always a competition. Part 3. If there were other parts or not. David Kenneth Harbour, not me, clearly some sort of fan page or hate page, who knows. Jellyfish fighting the roaches. It's very good. I would like... I don't really would like that to be the future, but I do think that would be a pretty hilarious future. Iggy Plop, good name, says mankind lives indoors now. Cats have become the dominant species and live in a utopia. mankind lives indoors now. Cats have become the dominant species and live in a utopia. I mean, I like it. It's a little weird, right? But you don't have much space on these things either. I feel like they just have like time limits. So I like what you're saying, Iggy Plop. I think it's hilarious. Nicole Millie Miley Jane says exactly the same because the majority of humans are idiots. Thank you, Nicole. Let's see. Donnie Morgan says a meatball. I think I just saw the different parts of that one but it's too confusing. Aliens will rule over us. The government will reveal pigeons as their secret weapon. Autumn Graham. The whole world will be made of Brokeback Mountain. Kiara Voss. Don't know that. People who have spacesuits with a plant in a vacuum on the back that will supply oxygen. Love it. Money is terminated and we just live. L. Simons. I like that. Allison Allgood says, completely melted, just a liquid oozing through space. Sarah Kyak says, Stranger Things posters everywhere because everyone will binge watch it now and they'll love it. And Julie Renee 2023 says giraffes. Giraffes everywhere. It's adorable. I would love that adorable future. Listen, a lot of you have texted me on that app as a result of the thing I posted, and it's great. I'm like kind of trying to scroll through as much as I can. There's tens of thousands now, and so I don't know if I'll be able to get through. I started to think about it, like the numbers, and I was like, if I just responded to 10 people a day, and let's say the number's like, 12,000. 10 people a day would take me 1,200 days, which would be 4 years to respond to that many people. So it's a bit like a lottery, but there are ways that we can, my assistant and I can help to organize these things and create databases and like with keywords and things like that. And so there might be ways that we can sort of group chat in various ways. And I can get to know some of you. And it's really moving. Like as I scroll through, I've been reading a lot of people's stories, just like little things they send me about, like, there was one woman who worked in Disneyland and she was a server there, but her partner was worked in the ICU and she was scared about her going to work. And, and some people even said that they found it comforting just telling this stuff to a stranger, that it sort of took a little bit of the burden off, that they could just sort of vent this stuff to some stranger on a text. And I think that's great. It's fascinating, like all of our sort of dependencies on each other, and now all of us dealing with this one thing together. And just it's fascinating to me, like what everybody does out there in the world. And the fact that I get to, because of Stranger Things and because of movies and things like that, I get to sort of have a platform to interact with all of you. It's very moving. But it's a bit hit and miss in terms of what I can see or what I can't see. Yeah. But keep them coming. And we'll see. Maybe eventually I will, figure out some way to use it productively. But thank you for those of you who have texted and been so revealing. You know, it's nice to get to know the people who you do your artistry for, who you perform for. They're like, you know, people that are watching and that are entertained by what you do, and sort of to see their lives is a beautiful thing. I mean, it's really moving. Okay, guess what I'm gonna do? Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look for people who wanna maybe get on the thing with me, because we only have a couple more minutes. Such a good singer. Oh my God, there's Connor again. Connor, I didn't watch it. Connor and I went on the old Instagram Live last night. I did not watch it, Connor. I watched Orthodox because Lily's already seen it, but I'm gonna watch it, Connor. My mom's a nurse in Ireland. Wow. I'm meant to be sleeping. Well, then go to sleep. What do you do when you're bored? I mean, you know, my teachers used to tell me that people are only bored if they are boring. But my teacher never went through a full quarantine lockdown because of a global pandemic, so they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Yeah, all right. Let's look for Cuomo for president. Yeah, man, he's pretty cool, right? That dude's pretty cool. All right. Who are we going to find here to go live with, huh? Who are we going to find to go live with? I mean, let's see. I don't know how to pick people. Oh, wait. Can I do that? Instagram thing. Let's see. Jonesy, you're gonna go. Sarah, where are you from?
Cornwall in England.
Oh, nice. All right. So you're in the UK too.
Yeah.
How are things in Cornwall?
Okay. I work for the NHS, so it's
Do
a bit.
you? Wow. What do
Yeah.
you do?
So I help kind of get people out of hospital at the moment.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a bit extreme, it's a bit intense, but it's okay. Luckily, we're all kind of in it together, so
Yeah. How are you? I mean, how do you deal with the stress and stuff, though? Do you have ways that you act out, or do you are you able to do meditation or just drink, or what do you do?
I don't know. I just try and kind of think day by day and not try and freak out about what's going to happen and stuff. And my son, he's high risk. He's got a really bad, low immune system and stuff. So that I kind of just think we're just going to roll with it, see what happens, and let's just hope we all get out of it the other side, you know?
You're doing the, when you can't, I mean, you go to work still, right?
Yeah.
And then you try to do as much of the social distancing and isolating as you can, I guess. But at work, I mean, you guys are just all in it together, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just like that. And luckily my husband's self-employed, so he doesn't have to work at the moment. So he's with our boys and I go to work and hope that it's all going to be okay. Yeah.
How old are your boys?
11 and my 9. He's going to be 9 in a couple of weeks, so we're going to have to postpone his party, but he don't mind. He's all right.
I'm gonna be older than 9, but my birthday's coming up next week too.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Well, I hope Lily's ordered you lots of presents.
No, I don't want presents. I hate my birthday. I like to just let it go by.
Oh.
But this is definitely the weirdest birthday I think I'll ever have.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah.
It's going to be strange for everyone. But he, when you're 9 and you're not going to school, and you think it's kind of cool, don't you? And they know that mum has to work hard, and that's all we can do, really.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you very much for what you do. That's extraordinary. We depend on you, and we appreciate you so much.
Well, I do nothing compared to others, so yeah.
Wow. Give my best to your family, and thank you for coming and talking to us.
Thank you. Take it steady.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Here in England. It's incredible. All right. I've already overstayed beyond what I was supposed to. I'm really supposed to be watching that show. But I just want to check in with you guys. It's nice to check in with you guys at night. It makes me feel sane. And I hope you have a good time, and at least you wash your hands.
Oh my God, put your trousers on.
It's a lie. I have my trousers on. I was just saying I'm coming to watch I'm going to watch the show with you. We just spoke to a nice woman from Cornwall who works for the NHS. I hope people leaving the hospital, I think. And we read an article from CNN, and we washed our hands.
I love how you've just stolen my format. You put it on your own feed. But hey, look, even with 5.5 million followers, you don't get that many more viewers than me.
No, I don't. I think most of my followers are bots.
I think they are too.
They were purchased by Ted Sarandis. Thank you, Ted.
By Netflix and
Marvel. Marvel didn't buy any of my. It's all Netflix purchases.
Should we show them my Marmite picture?
So, all right. Before we go off and do this, so my my girlfriend has become a bit of a painter in quarantine isolation.
It's so good.
And I don't know if you've seen her other work, but you can go to her Instagram. It's, what is it, Lily Allen?
Yeah.
Lily Allen Instagram, and you can see several of her still life paintings. The first one was of Nutella.
That's on the wall. We put it on the wall.
And it's, can I say it's terrible? You don't mind that.
It's not terrible.
It's just very literal. And as an artist,
I could do better, which is what happened the next night.
And the Marmite is extraordinary. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm so
stoked.
Fucking proud of you.
Thank you, baby.
This is like got real artistry to it. You see how it's all like messed up on the angles? Like it actually looks like it has life to it. Whereas the Nutella just looks like somebody's idea of a bottle of Nutella. And here's the thing about art. That I'm just going to make platitudes about art. Listen.
Please don't.
Here's the thing about art. Is you can't just paint your idea of Nutella. You have to look at the bottle and paint the light. And paint what you see, not what you think you see.
Okay, baby, I think it's time for us to go and watch some television now.
I got manifestos.
I know. That's what I'm worried about.
Will you act Hellboy again? I can just stick people. Guest Jasmine on the live. Tell us about season 4 Stranger Things.
Did you see I was posting comments saying when Stranger Things season 4 comes?
Were you really?
Yeah, I'm going, Harbour! Harbour! In the TV room next door. Yeah. Now.
Wow.
When's Black Widow dropping? OMG, Harbour, say hi to Millie Bobby Brown for me. I'd have guessed Jasmine.
Who's How do I find Jasmine? Jasmine's like 12 years old, and she's just gonna scream.
So
Jasmine,
let Jasmine scream.
Jasmine, where are you? Jasmine, where are you? She'll just come up in the chat, won't she?
No.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Mhm. Who TF is Jasmine? We're all gonna find out. We're all gonna find. She
declined.
Dude, Jasmine did not want to be.
Maybe she just doesn't want me.
We tried to guest her, and she said she did not want to talk to us. She was like, I'm declining. All right, Jasmine. We tried, but she's shy. I'm sure she is shy. I'd be shy too. All my friends yelling.
What do you mean you'd be shy? There's not ever going to be a day when you're shy.
I used to be very shy.
You did?
Yeah, as a young man, I was very shy. I was like Jasmine. I was like, can you imagine if I was like, I used to watch TV shows like Knight Rider, or like, how about this, Simon and Simon? Do you know that show? Simon and Simon was a show about two detectives. One was played by Gerald McGraney, and he had a mustache.
Sorry, another call coming through.
Gerald McGraney, and he had a mustache.
Yes, bitch.
I think we should probably end on that note. I mean, my girlfriend really is the personality behind the operation. I'm just kind of a conduit for, Anyway, it's been really fun. Now I'm going to try to go get my girlfriend off the phone so we can watch Orthodox. Y'all have a good evening. It was nice talking to you. Stay safe and strong. Bye.